Alright, welcome guys to Car Mechanic Simulator 2018 version. I've been playing this for a little bit now. I've actually restarted it because it was quite a while since I had played it last. I've done quite a bit of jobs and working on cars. That phone you hear is just me letting me know there's new job orders. So currently I have 2 cars in the shop. Right now with my shop setup, it's about the smallest what you start out with. And you can only fit 2 cars in here. The biggest, when you expand it out, you can have 3 of these car lifters with another 3, I think maybe 4, sitting in front of the doors, kind of like this guy is right here. There's a repair spot over on the side to fix parts up. Testing facility over here. Paint booth somewhere in the back. And another thing over on this other side. I can't quite remember. It's like I said, it's been a while. Right now, I don't know if that's you pronounce that Reno or Rhino, but it's a Piccolo. Is the best way I can call it. And we have quite a bit of work to do on this guy. All this stuff is stuff that needs repaired, that they know they need done, and they need us to repair it. So let's get into it. That's right, it is all suspension parts. The few apparently gear controls, which I didn't see anything on here for gears. Just some wheel hub bearings and things like that. Everything else is definitely suspension. Now keep in mind, I am not a mechanic, but by any means, I just pretend to play one in this game. Oh, that's loud. At least for me. Turn down the volume here. There we go. Alright. We'll get this wheel off here. Looks like I have quite a bit of parts here. Let's go to examine mode, see exactly what I need to do. Okay, so it's that piece. Okay. Oop. I can't examine that. Alright. Let's start taking these parts off. Oop. Oh, come on. There it is. Camera angles aren't always the best on this game. That is a bad wheel hub bearing. Get out of there. I'm here. Put that new one in. Actually, I might not. I gotta take that back out. Yeah, stupid me. Trying to get ahead of the game and I failed. Get that off of there. Yep, that's gonna get replaced. That's just that. And that. For some reason I thought I took this one on a test drive. No, that's right, it's that one. I already took it on a test drive. Yeah, this view. We are going to take this guy apart. Oop, wrong button. There we go. Alright. I don't know if this guy just hit a massive series of potholes, or just kind of try to off-road this little dinky car and decide to tear up one side, or what, but it's a mess. Those are all good. My guard dog's in the background. Someone must be walking around my property out there. Yeah, I know, I'm just kind of blowing through this stuff, trying to get it pulled off so I can replace it. Oop. Ah. That's one nice thing about this is it does tend to highlight. So, for example, I gotta get that rubber bushing out. Is there one on this side? Nope. Alright. Put that back together. See, in the toolbox here, tells you what you can upgrade. We'll do that one. Up here. I should have all the parts I need, but we will see how it goes. Yeah, we'll put that back on. Now we can get that wheel hub bearing in there. Front drive axle C, good. We didn't ask to get the brake pads swapped out, so we're not going to do that. Heck with it, yeah. Alright. Get that put in place. Front end sway. Yeah, that thing. Do I have everything? Looks like I do. Let's just check on the status here real quick. Alright, yep. Everything else looks to be for the rear suspension. Let's go back here. Oh, sorry. When it comes to the bushings in this game, I tend not to question it. I just put new ones on. I probably do end up losing money for doing that in this game, but at the same time, if I was a mechanic in real life, unless, you know, the cost on those bushings are crazy high, that's probably what I would do in real life too. Oh, before I forget, get that small rubber bushing in. Spring caps. This game really does kind of teach you a lot about actually, you know, how the mechanics of cars are, you know, where for the most part where things go. It's some of it really is not legit, but at the same time, you know, it is a game, so take it for what you will. I know for me, it has got me to want to learn how to do a lot more on my vehicle. because while I do realize that what you do in this game does not exactly compare too well to real life, it does give me that drive to want to learn how to do it. Like, you know, changing out my brake pads, so that way I don't have to constantly keep going to the mechanic to do it, or an oil change. You know, save money to do things like that. I wish that was quicker. Get it done. Alright, let's take a look. Ooh, where am I missing a rubber bushing? Aha! Found you! Yep. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go down. Sorry about that if that's a little too loud for you guys. Let's close the hood. Let's complete her out. Let's see here. I didn't have to do anything with oil, so it should be good. Alright. It's car number 1 down for this video. This one is a little bit different. Let's get this moved over onto the lift. Road. I'm assuming that's supposed to be... well, put in the comments what you think that's actually supposed to be. I have my own input, and by the time I get this car done, and maybe I may forget about it, but we'll see. Alright, so this is one of the cars that gets you through the storyline, if you want to call it a storyline. It helps you progress quite a bit. As you can see here, anything we put on the car to repair what pops up here needs to be 100%. I can't use some of the older parts I've taken off other vehicles. If it's like 75%, 80%, even 90% or 95%. So it's kind of particular, and they really don't give you much other than this description here. You know, hey, I'm Roadmaster1234. That's what they call me on the internet. Blah blah blah. Please do something with these rims because they slow me down. Oh, and I think something is not right with the engine. It's making a strange banging noise. Take care. So essentially what we have to do is hop in here. First of all, I'm not sure if that... no. I have already taken it on the test drive. So... so we can kind of take a look at certain things like that. Some of the things you can only take, examine by taking it off. Which sometimes I take off take apart an entire engine just to find out that there really wasn't much I could have done to find it otherwise. Yeah, sometimes in the game, they do make it relatively easy, in case you haven't noticed. Like this guy, for example. It's very rusty. And that oil roller, they show a lot of rust on it. So that is a pretty good indicator for the most part. But to get down to it, can take quite a bit. So we're going to get down here, try to get back to the timing chains. Back. Just can figure out if there's something with the timing chain that needs replaced. Or belt in this case. Belt looks good. This is where being a mechanic actually can very much help somebody in this game. I hate the fact that it does that. If you are an epileptic, I apologize. I try not to let things like that happen. Oop. Camshaft off. It's possible that this may have bad head gasket. Oh. So why isn't that coming off? That'd be why. Anything with the, I don't want that. The housing fan was bad, but or the fan, I think they said it was bad, but not the housing. So we're gonna get down to the nitty-gritty of this. Obviously, he wants us to change out the rims, which I'll do last. Alternator goes away. Aha! Alright, one thing I just realized, stupid me. Let's drain that oil. Yeah, it doesn't like it when you try to do something and then all of a sudden you get dots because you didn't drain the oil. I gotta replace these anyway. Alright, come back up here. This don't look too bad. I'll take these out of here. Anyway. And normally in this game, this is kind of what I tend to do. It's a little overkill, and I tend to replace more than I need to. But at the same time, they don't really tell me much. I'll take that off, get that out of the way. Because I have a feeling I'm going to need to have access, and it's going to yell at me to take steering column out. Yeah. Let's see here. Start doing that. Doing a little multitasking here. Actually, it's... Ooh. I don't have to take anything else apart. Sweet! Classico 6. Wait a minute. Alright, so let's see what kind of parts we need. Let me get my handy dandy notebook here. See if any of you remember what that's from. I never watched it, I just know the reference. Alright. Couple serpentine belts. I do realize there is a notebook option in here, but it's kind of weird how it works. Shut up, phone. That's the phone in game, not my actual phone. As a reminder. And even if I wasn't recording, I'd probably be doing what I'm doing now and writing it down. Because I hate coming back, at least until I can have access to a tablet in game. Because yes, there is actually a tablet that they have available. Just love the fact that they have it. A little redundant. Radiator fan housing fan. Thanks, guys. I didn't realize what that was. Alright. Get out of that screen. Go over to the computer here. And normally it's not so quiet in game, but because of possible copyright issues, I have the music turned off. Alright. Go to engine. Let's just go right down my list. Okay. Got that one. Got that one. Hey, look, I need that. I know that for certain. And where's the belt tensioner? Oh, belt tensioner. Ooh, there you are. Yes, there's a search, but I'm too lazy to look for it. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say, I wonder if I'm even in the right spot. Radiator fan housing fan. See, told you. Alright, guys. What do you say we get this car put back together? Get out of that screen. Before I do that, do I have... Ooh, I do have one more. Alright, part mounts. Because I don't have my cleaning bench, which I could have unlocked there a little bit ago. Well, that's coming back up. Nope. Okay, just double checking on that. Yeah, I was thinking about replacing the tires, but you know, why? They don't want them replaced, so we're not going to do that. So we're going to take that off. We're going to put it over here, balance it out, and install the next sets. In case you can't tell, I've played this long enough to know roughly how quickly I can get this done. Now we get to wait on this thing, the balancer. And if you actually look at your car wheels after you've had a tire rotation, you'll see some of these little things in on your car rims. Wow, close. I just love that this light is different from every other light, well, aside from that one. Now you notice it does give an indication that it does need balance, so I know for certain I'm just not rebalancing the same wheel over and over. Grab this other wheel. Yep, just as I thought. Alright. Excuse me. Yeah, let's get under the car here. Start getting things put back together that I really didn't need to take off. See, that's what I get when I don't pay attention and I don't really focus on the actual list. Then I get ahead of myself and I start tearing apart things that I really shouldn't. But at the same time, you know, I feel like I'm kind of learning something here without actually having to pay for it. Even though I really am not. It's just giving me that drive to want to learn. Wow, so I was not expecting to do in that car. But the workbench that we can upgrade to kind of expands the shop out a little bit. Got back up here. My mouse wheel is really slow in this game. Alright. Put the front exhaust section back on. Put that in. Come on. There we go. Doing it from afar. I mean, no, it's our work buddy that's doing it. Yeah, that's what it is. So one of the things I'm going to try to do for you guys is on Saturdays I'm going to try to bring out new games that are new to the channel. Oh, I gotta go from the other side. Gotta bring it down. Sorry, I was waiting for that to finish. Do that on Saturdays, and possibly with this one being the exception because it's one of the first ones. And not everyone is thoroughly enjoyed and wants to spend an hour or more watching someone do this. But Saturdays I'm going to be trying to focus on playing newer games that I don't play on the channel very often. Just trying to get something together so that way. Good. Yeah, that's so much better. Put this put on here. I'm just trying to organize my schedule a little bit better. I'm still gonna play what I want when I want, but as far as releasing videos, try to get my recordings done in such a way that you guys can be more comfortable about what I'm posting in terms of the types of videos. Like I said, possibly new games on Saturdays, possibly Tuesdays or Thursdays might be for sim-related games, kind of like this, for like ATS, Farming Sim, games like that. And the other day just being, more of the open world type games, whether it's Lego, any Lego game for that matter. Why am I having a brain fart? Wildlands, Breakpoint, first-person shooters I can throw into that. Okay, I didn't need to replace that. Having a little bit of a brain fart there. Got to talking and forgot what I was really doing. Just kind of make things a little bit easier so that way you guys, if you guys like a certain type of video, if you like my simulation games, you know that you can always rely on seeing those on Tuesdays, for example. If you want to see me struggle through some different games, newer games, you can check that out on Saturdays. It's just something that I'm trying to do, see if I can kind of build up a following of sorts. Because right now, as of this recording, I have 6 subscribers, which you 6 who have subscribed are awesome. So thanks for doing that. I just wish some of you guys would actually watch more of my videos in, the first 5 minutes. But I understand. What I record is not everyone's cup of tea. Or cup of coffee, or cup of whatever you like. Pick your poison. So, yeah. Trying to get this finished up here. Alright. Okay, everything's checked off. Sweet! The only thing left to do, which I gotta do, which is really weird, I gotta go to the unmount part to put oil in. Which I guess I kind of understand, you have to remove the cap to put the oil in. But the only thing I don't understand is I don't know where to put the turn signal fluid at. Because it looks like it's out, but, I don't know. Maybe someone can figure that one out for me. So, let's get it. Oh, jeez. That's loud on the ears. I even have it turned down on my headphones. So, yeah. In case you couldn't figure it out, my thinking is that says Roadmaster. Take it for what you will. So yeah, looks like everything we have is taken care of. I'm sure I'll be seeing this car back in again soon. And with that, I'm going to finish this order out. No cars in the shop. I know I have a few waiting for me. So until next time, we'll try it again. Until next time, guys, take care.